E aí, meus amigos, tudo bem com vocês? Bora continuar nossa saga Xbox, Gamepass e outras assinaturas Xbox. Galera, hoje nós vamos jogar Dragon Age Origins. Lembro que na época esse foi um jogo muito jogado e tudo mais. Eu nunca parei pra jogar Dragon Age. Eu sempre... eu cheguei a baixar, jogar um pouco, mas não foi aquele jogo que eu me propus a zerar. Então vamos ver como ele era, porque eu não lembro. Faz muito tempo mesmo que eu não jogo. Tanto esse quanto o outro, tá? Tanto esse quanto o próximo. Nossa senhora. Eu lembro que esse jogo eu peguei na... Porque 360 era... Ia na barraquinha 3x10 e tal. Era nessa época. Jogo de 2009. 2009? Nossa senhora. 2009 foi um ano depois que eu me formei no colégio. Ou seja, galera, faz tempo. Não tem nem load, ó. Game. Quick Heal. Acho que eu não vou mexer em nada disso. Áudio. Vocês já sabem aonde eu mexo. No subtitles. Always subtitles. E é isso. Acho que... Vamos ver aonde isso vai nos levar. Galera, se eu tirar a minha câmera, é porque eu tô assoando o nariz. Como vocês sabem, meu nariz é uma cachoeira ambulante. E tá frio esses dias, tá muito frio. Então, meu nariz não aguenta.
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon.
Mordor.
Maker, help us all.
Mordor is coming. Mordor is coming. Gender. I am a male. Race. I am um de força, um de destreza, um de magia e um de cunning. Elves. Dois de força de vontade e 2 de magia. E aqui... um de força, um de destreza, 2 de constituição, 10% de chance de resistir à magia. Galera, não sei porquê, mas eu tendo sempre a escolher elfo. Elfo, geralmente, mago. Aí, ó, até soma com o que já tem, aí ele já fica muito poderoso de magia, força de vontade e cunning. Bom, Mad. Holding the power as dangerous as its bottom. You know that magic is a curse for those lacking the will to control it. You anxiously await your heroine, the one chance to prove yourself against the demons lurking without and within. Succeed or be slaughtered by the knights who warred against your kind. Alright. Bom, nosso nome Legolas. Não vai ser Legolas. Vai ser Lagolas. Ai, deixa eu ver aqui. Valdemar, o elfo. Ai, meu Deus. Valdemar, o elfo.
Greetings.
Greetings, Valdemar Surana. Preset. Skin. Ah, ele vai ser jovem. Vai ser mais branco. É a marca dos magos élficos. Ih! Cadê? Pô, elfo tem um cabelo maior, né? Tem que ser um cabelo de elfo. Tem que ser um cabelo de mago, quer dizer. Eu acho que eu vou deixar ele careca, já que não tem cabelo grande. Acho que eu vou deixar ele careca. Esse daqui tá bom. Branco. Branco é legal. Aqui sim também é olho espelho. Olhão. Não, tem que juntar um pouquinho. Aqui tá bom. Não, tem que subir um pouquinho. Acho que aqui tá ótimo, inclusive. Verdume. Nose. Cê é louco, que é isso, cara?
I have lost concentration. How do you do?
Greetings.
Greetings.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Greetings.
Greetings. I cannot cast it! It is unharmed.
Greetings. Well, that didn't work. I need some other attack!
How do you do?
Oops! Where is my head? New weapon.
Greetings.
No! It is gone!
Ah, my weapon does nothing. Excuse me.
Greetings. I cannot cast it!
I lost a spell. I need something new. Coming through. Greetings. Oh, my spell!
Não tem barba, né? Estranho. Acho que ele não pode. Galera, o que que nós vamos fazer aqui? A gente vai pegar o que a gente não tem. Eu poderia deixar, por exemplo, mágica estrondosa, só que eu prefiro fazer o seguinte, ó, 11, 11, 11. E aí, aqui, o que que eu faço? Ó, cunning determines how else can learn and reason. Most skills. Eu vou agora. Eu vou subir destreza. Eu vou subir constituição. Point to spell. Eu já tenho herbalista? Eu já sou herbalista? É, vai ser isso mesmo. Aqui eu já tenho. Não posso. Flame Blast, Rock Arm, Winter Grasp, Lightning. Eu posso? Eu acho que eu vou nesses 4 aqui. 20, cooldown 10. 5, 8 e 10. E essa é bem parecida. Ah, essa daqui não posso. Então vai ser fogo. Ah, eu posso mais um?
On a cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Kalanhad stands the tower fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Ferelden where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice. Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the Dream Realm, the Fade, are drawn to you, and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
It will turn you into an abomination, and the Templars will be forced to slay you. This is Lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you, and remember the Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.
Pô, cara chato, hein? Eu posso morrer. Simplesmente se eu falhar, os caras vêm me matar. Tipo, ah, beleza, é o seguinte, cara. A gente é ser humano, não, ninguém aqui é mágico. E a sua magia já fudeu o mundo. Então agora vocês andam simplesmente no limite que a gente impõe. Mano. Que é isso? Ah, tá. Codex. Aqui é o portal que eu vim, né? Inventório avançado, spell,
Yes, it will be done, of course, as you say.
Ele falou pra... porque dava pra atacar com A. Flame Blast. Mano.
Yes.
Meio estranho, ele falou que dava pra atacar com A. Ó, não dá pra atacar com A.
Of course.
Que estranho, cara.
someone else thrown to the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you, me, anyone. You think you're really here? In that body? You look like that because you think you do. It's always the same. But it's not your fault. You're in the same boat I was, aren't you? Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me, well, Mouse. It's fuzzy, that time before. They wake you up in the middle of the night and drag you to the harrowing chamber. And then the Templars kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim, and you don't have much time before you end up the same. That has been said before, but you don't know the danger. There's something here, contained, just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your way out. Or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade. You would be a fool to just attack everything you see. What you face is powerful, cunning. There are others here, other spirits. They will tell you more, maybe help. If you can believe anything you see, I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago, but you may have a way out. It is dangerous to be out in the open like this. Not that hiding helps much in the Fade. Because they're sadistic bastards, that's why. And I'm not talking about demons. Everyone must face the harrow, thrown to the mercy of a demon when you're at your weakest. For the safety of all. But how many mages have met their fate in tests like this over the centuries? Don't those lives matter? It's either that, or they turn you into a freak. A tranquil who can't be possessed. The circle is a prison. You have choices between joining and suffering I'm ready. That is where the test will take place. The creature can be anywhere, but it manifests there.
Very well. Yes.
O cara tem um poder que segue enquanto eu tenho que ficar direcionando.
Of course. Yes.
Ó. Que zoeirinha, né, esses caras?
Another spirit this way. It never seemed equal to its name to me.
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see. Your mages have devised a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, and to be sent unarmed against a demon. Indeed. The choice and the fault lies with the mages who sent you here. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come. I am Valor, a warrior spirit. I hone my weapons in search of the perfect expression of combat. Is that what your test is called? I do know that a demon has been called, and told that a meal awaits. It will not, cannot leave. They are brought into being by my will. I understand that in your world, those mortals who cannot must lead such hollow, empty lives. Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is... Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you truly desire one of my weapons? I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first. Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested. If I believe you capable of slaying the demon, I will... I trust those rules are simple enough to remember, mortal. How dare you accuse me? I am no demon preying upon helpless mortals to steal their essence. I am a being of honor and valor. I am a warrior. You are insolent. But your will... Very well, mortal. You proved... Go. Prove your worth as you...
Como é que eu sei a minha quest? The High Tower of the Mages.
You have Valor's staff. There is nothing else I can do for you.
It cannot be done. Of course. Of course.
Be cautious. There is another spirit here. Not the one hunting you, but still.
So, you are the mortal being hunted. And the small one, is he to be a snap?
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No matter. The demon will get you eventually. And perhaps there will even be scraps left.
It's a demon. Maybe even more powerful than the one chasing after you.
Be gone. Surely you have better things to do than bother sloth mortal. I tire of you already. I am a spirit of sloth. Yes, a creature of the fade. Unlike yourself, mortals are ever the visitors here. Still, you serve your function. Only the mortals like yourself are truly annoying. Many mortals dream. They come here often. But you are aware. A mortal with power and will. The sort of creature that I might be inclined for such a meal myself. It would be interesting to see the mortal world through your eyes, live inside your form. But I am disinclined, as you mortals might term it. But not all demons are demons. Worry about the one hunting you. You have a very nice staff. Why would you need me? Go.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me? You mean teach the mortal to take this form? Why, you, on the other hand, little one, might be...
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide? I have faced more in this place than you can imagine. But you are right. Hiding doesn't help. I'm sorry, I'll try. I'll try to be a bear.
That's nice. But teaching...
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
I can't. You have so much to learn about the Fade, little mortal. You wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a challenge for your friend. Fail, and I will devour you both. The decision is yours. Truly? My first rule is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
Eu tenho mar sem água, costas sem areia, cidade sem pessoas, montanhas sem terras. Mapa? Eu acho, né?
Correct. Let's move on. The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I?
Eu sou raramente tocado, mas sempre me seguram. Wit. Wit? O que é wit? O que é wit? Ah, se você tiver sagacidade, I can hold my tongue. Hold your tongue. Ah, eu acho que é a língua, hein?
Yes, your witty tongue. Fair enough. One more try, shall we? Often will I spin the tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve, but alas, you won't remember me. What am I?
É sonho.
You are correct. Rather apropos here, I'm afraid. No. But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction. So, I shall teach you my form. Now, listen carefully.
Like this? Am I a bear? It feels heavy.
Close enough. Go then, and defeat your demon or whatever.
And there is a spirit of rage. I've never felt this way before. It's strange. I missed my chance. So I became... There are places you can hide where the shadows go... I don't know how long it's been. Forever, maybe. That is what happens to the physical bodies of apprentices who fail. They kill and they don't just use the harrowing. If you learn a little too much, true mages like you know that the power you hold is a gateway to greater things. A potential they be turned into an emotionless freak? That is what it is. Even demons abhor them. But I suppose that is the truth. You don't want to lose yourself here. Being nothing would be easier than this. I should have done a lot of things. You'll find out for yourself soon enough.
I've taught the mouse, do not persist in bothering me. I'm tired.
Oxe, pra onde que eu vou?
It seems we must defend ourselves. Yes.
This way before. It's strange. Out of here? I don't know. I don't have a body waiting for me. Stay here too long and it's like being adrift. Pieces of you float away until you're not even a memory. I have no example to compare myself against. Mages, real ones that... I don't want to talk about it.
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, body and soul. They are welcome to try. So this creature is your offering, Mouse. Another...
I'm not offering you anything. I don't have...
Oh. And after all those wonderful meals we have...
I'm not a mouse now. And soon I won't have to hide. I don't...
We shan't.
As you say.
I'm sick of hiding!
Yes.
You did it. You actually did it. When you came, I hoped that maybe you might be able to... But I never really thought any of you were worthy. What? There were... I don't even remember my own name. It's the Fade, and the Templars killing me. Like they tried with you. You defeated a demon. You completed your test. And maybe there's hope in that for someone as small. There may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. You just need to want to let me in. Back! Help me back! They killed me, right? Just like... Can't you feel the sword at your neck? They believe all magic evil, the Fade evil. Once you are here, you become what they fear. What? Yes, of course. I mean, I think I want...
Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real danger...
Are you all right? Say something, please. You're in the dormitory. Take a deep... Oh, I'm glad you're all right. They carried you in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been... I've heard about apprentices who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like? Is that why they don't tell us what it... I know I'm not supposed to know, but we're friends. Just a little hint and I'll stop asking, I promise. And now you get to move to the nice mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing. I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me. The tranquil never go through a harrowing. You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens. You've seen the tranquil around the tower, like a wing. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just nothing in him. It's like he's dead but still walking. His voice, his eyes are lifeless. He's been made tranquil. I don't know how. It takes away your magic abilities, along with your dreams and emotions. The Fade is the dream realm. Maybe it's a side effect of being... Apprentices can ask to be made tranquil if they fear that, and sometimes they force it upon a... I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving as soon as you woke up. He said he'd be in his study upstairs. You'd better not keep him waiting.
Ó, ganhei mais 3. Então, 12, 12 e sempre deixando... E agora, A gente pode botar esse, se eu não me engano, né? Perfeito.
Did you hear anything? Is he all right? Is he awake?
Why do you care? Are you best friends now?
I'm just curious. That Templar, Cullen, said it was the quickest, cleanest harrowing he'd ever seen. He must be so talented.
Someone sounds jealous.
I just...
Vanity.
Just know I'll be terrified when my...
Apprentice mage.
I'm terrible at spells. I'm terrible at spells. You're lucky you're so talented.
Bom, cadê a escada? Cadê a escada? Cadê a escada?
Did you hear? Hear what?
Valdemar o
I am
bruxo.
afraid not.
Eu já imaginava.
Must control the fire with your will.
Don't you ever get homesick?
The flames steady. We don't want it sputtering and leaping about. That... Ah, congratulations on your harrowing. Ah, congratulations on your
It gets
harrowing.
easier as the years go by, doesn't it?
Do any of you remember what the chantry says about magic?
Magic must...
I remember when you were this age. Adorable.
Boys are better at magic than girls.
Ih, machista, hein?
I hear Irving's waiting to give you your mage robes.
Engraçado que sua professora que tá te ensinando é mulher, né, filho? Tá tendo uma batalha do Harry Potter aqui.
It's nice to see you still alive.
É mesmo? Será que alguém pode me dizer onde tá a escada? Ah...
The circle is so much nicer than the alienage, isn't it? Did you hear the rumor about someone being a blood mage?
Será que sou eu? Não sei.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? The stockroom stores components used in magical and alchemical experiments. Do you require something? I voluntarily submitted to the right of tranquility. I find this state agreeable. Tranquility has its merits. I see the world with clarity. I remember the days when my mind was... Now things are simple. It is difficult to describe. I would perhaps compare it to being plunged into a pool of ice-cold water. I was ordered to never speak of it. I cannot go against the Circle's wishes. My body is similar in form to yours. Possessing an equal number of limbs, I perform the same physical functions. Am I to be denied personhood because I do not feel as you do? People feel things to different degrees. One individual may be more empathetic, yet you would not single one out and accuse him of not being. My capacity to feel differs from yours, but you also differ from all other beings. You are no more a person than I propose we agree to disagree. Personhood is not measurable. Therefore, we should... Very well.
If you want something from the stockroom, you must speak to Owain.
Is there something you need? You must speak to Owain.
They say you passed your harrowing. You must be happy.
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met. Are you? I'm sorry. There are so many of you, and I get confused. Not to mention, these old eyes are starting to go. You're too kind. I'm old and about to fall apart. Nothing in the world can fix that. Not any magic I'd be... Anyway, did you need something? I'm not good at talking.
Ok, né?
Do you need something? If not, step back. You're in my light. I'm trying to study. Have some consideration for a fellow mage. Are you surprised? We are probably more attuned to magic than humans are. Or, with most of our history lost, I suppose I'll never really know. Maybe the Dalish elves would, but they live in the wilderness, traveling where they will. I've heard they keep the old beliefs alive. As do I. Perhaps one day I will have... Are you from an alienage? I'm from a farm outside Highever. My mother worked as the cook's assistant there. I'm glad I didn't grow up in one of those. Life was hard on the farm, but at least we were treated fairly well. I suppose it doesn't matter where we're from, does it? We're in the circle now. I am satisfied knowing the humans who look down upon me will fear... But I should get back to my books. Good day.
That's not likely. Chantry would do...
They say you passed your harrowing.
Will they? I think someone's here to speak to you.
Hello. Congratulations on your harrowing last night. Good work. Ah, the fraternities of the enchanters. You probably haven't heard of them. It's best not to get tangled up in circle politics. More trouble than it's worth, really. They're found in all circles throughout Fed. The most influential fraternity are the Equitarians. Then there are the Chantry Apologists. The Lucrosians just... Then, of course, there are the Libertarians. They want more power for the circle, more autonomy. Well, if I had to, I'd say I was an Equitarian. Most of the senior enchanters are Equitarians. Mages have enough opposition from the outside without tearing our circles apart with infighting. An idealist, I see. Well, if you're going to...
Hello, were you looking for something? I'm Njal, a mage just like you. I've seen you around, haven't I? I must have. Oh, the fraternities. I think we should all be isolationists. Stay in some remote mountain town far away from the mundanes who hate us. I'd go hide alone in the wilds if I could. But you know they just brand... There is no leaving the circle. It's till death do us part. Romantic, isn't it? If you leave the circle, you become an apostate. And the punishment for pretty grim, huh? I've heard of hedge witches who've managed to survive on their own, eluding the circle for a lifetime. But if the Templars discover them, well, you know what happens. Then there are stories about the Dalish elf clans having great magic. But who knows what's truth and what's fiction when it comes to the Dalish? All right.
Como é que eu chego lá?
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed are the penitents who seek his return. Blessed is the prophetess, purified. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell it. Oh, I recite the Maker's blessings every day. It brings me peace in troubled times. No, not really. It's just... I don't want to bore you with this. It gives me hope that one day the Maker will hear us, that maybe I'll be forgiven and my curse will be lifted. Magic? What else? Magic causes such misery. It's dangerous. Being born with something so terrible must be a punishment. I wish I could be rid of it. That doesn't take magic. If I could, I would dedicate... Perhaps this is just something I should
Tá
go.
no lugar muito errado, moço. Gosto de dizer, nem queria te falar isso, mas... Pelo visto, você tá no lugar extremamente errado. Menino.
Many have already gone to Ostagar. Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor?
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see you.
Nothing concerning you at this moment.
This is...
Yes, this is he.
Well, Irving, you're obviously...
Of course. Well, and where was I? Oh, yes, this is Duncan of the Grey Wardens. You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect. Duncan is recruiting mages to join the King's army at Ostagar.
The Darkspawn threat grows in the south. We need all the help we can get. The power you mages wield is an asset to any army. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor lad with talk of blights and
We live in troubled times.
We should seize moments of levity. The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the circle of mages. You may not remember, but blood was taken from you when you first came to us.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices. You have done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the circle's insignia. It goes without saying that you shall not. Now then, take your time to rest, or study in the library. Not yet. Remember that...
I will return to my...
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child? The guest quarters are on the east...
Galera, olha, chegou ao fim da nossa gameplay. A gente teve um leve vislumbre da batalha, de como será a batalha. Aí você me pergunta se eu gostei da batalha. E a minha resposta é não. Não achei legal. Principalmente o fato de que, por exemplo, quando você jogava uma magia, A nossa magia não ficava surfando até o cara. Enquanto a bolinha lá do carinha fraco do treinamento seguia você. Ah, tirava pouco? Tirava. Mas, né? E aí, eu não sei se eu entendi errado aquela hora, mas ele falou, o A ataca. Não, o A não faz nada. O que faz são aqueles 3 botões de poder que você coloca lá. Sendo que um deles pode ser colocar a vida. Isso eu fiquei pensando. Será que colocar a vida, se eu não colocar para usar a vida nos botõezinhos, vai ser complicado de eu colocar a vida no meio da batalha sem selar? Fiquei pensando isso. Só que o jogo, nós passamos basicamente 1h10 de jogo e só teve aquilo de batalha. É muita conversação ainda. Então, infelizmente, não deu pra gente mostrar realmente pra onde que esse jogo vai, né? Eu acredito que isso é uma falha. Por quê? Porque o jogo, ele pode ter o tanto de diálogo que for. Porém, eu acredito que é legal no começo de todos os jogos desses de RPG que ele tenha pelo menos dividido meia hora de ação, meia hora de batalha, meia hora para você experimentar o jogo de fato, e aí você bota meia hora de diálogos e tudo mais. Eu achei interessante os diálogos. Não tô falando que o diálogo é ruim, não tô falando que o diálogo... Só que foi praticamente só diálogo. Até na parte ali do tutorial do treinamento de batalha, você ficar ali fazendo charada, você fica ali conversando com vários espíritos. Batalha não teve quase nenhuma, né? Então você passa 1 hora de jogo e você ainda tá ali naquele papo. Você quer saber de jogar, você quer saber de, tipo, conhecer o mundo, ver aonde você tá, né? E não só dentro de um negócio, pegando coisa e falando com gente e tudo mais. Eu acho que deveria ser dividido. Todo jogo, todo começo de jogo devia ser dividido, né? E hoje em dia, esse é um jogo de 360, 2009. Hoje, se você pega outros jogos de RPG, eles já não são assim. Eles já são mais batalhas, eles já são mais ação no começo para você realmente conhecer. Falar, pô, gostei desse jogo. Esse daqui eu não sei se eu gostei. Vou ser muito sincero, eu não sei se eu gostei. Talvez foi por isso que eu não joguei ele lá atrás. Porque eu fiquei entediado com esse começo. Fiquei entediado. Vamos ver. Eu lembro, galera, que o 2, que a gente vai ver agora, o 2, né? O próximo, não sei nem se é o próximo direto, mas se é o próximo, que é o Inquisition. Eu lembro que eu joguei um pouco dele e ele já é o contrário. Ele é basicamente o começo inteiro, é pancadaria. Então, no próximo vídeo a gente tira essa certeza. Mas é isso. Espero que vocês tenham curtido. Você já jogou? Você chegou a jogar esse jogo? Você zerou? Comenta aqui embaixo o que você achou dele. Quanto tempo mais a gente iria ficar nesse lero-lero no começo, se você lembra. Quanto tempo mais ia ficar? Comenta aqui embaixo também, se você zerou, se esse jogo ele fica muito assim ou se depois ele desanda para um modo mais legal. Quem sabe com seu comentário futuramente eu não fique mais interessado em jogar, porque com esse início e o modo dele de batalha também ali é meio solto, você não, pelo menos eu não consegui, né, fixar no oponente, né? Você não consegue fixar. Então, eu não gostei muito não. Vamos ver se esse Inquisition é melhor. Beleza? Então, curta, compartilhe, comente, ajude o canal e te vejo no próximo.